So here we are in the Golden Triangle. We're at a tea plantation just outside of Ban Rai, where they grow wild, natural tea. And this is Oolong 17 tea here. And today we're going to meet an Anantachai who has put all this together over 10-12 years of work. And so this is an Anantachai. Sawadee Krap.
Sawadee Krap. My name is Anantachai and last name Sitiping. I was born in Laos, the border of Thailand and Laos, long ago. It's about 50 years ago. And we are, during the war in Laos, we are refugees to Thailand, and then we moved to U.S. in 1989. So here now I am, but before I get into this point, it started from U.S. in 1994. On October 7 at 2 o'clock a.m., I have a dream. That dream, there's a tall man that I live in an apartment, two-story apartment, in the second floor. And then a tall man wearing a black suit coming to me, and he was telling me, "Son, I'm coming here to tell you something. After the year 2000, people will be sick everywhere, and there's no medicine will cure them, including the doctor themselves. They cannot even help themselves. But there's a tree, I want you to go find it. That tree can help those people get away from the sickness." That's all I come to tell you, and I have to go. I have a lot of things I have to go. He turned his face, walked away from the window. And I say, hold on, you have not told me the tree yet. And he come back, he turned back to me and he said, "Son, just go find it. I don't have to tell you the name, I don't have to tell you the place. You just go find it. When you see the tree, you touch the tree, you will know exactly what I'm telling you." And he turned his face and said, "I have to go right now." He turned his face, he walked away, and I tried to grab him, ask him another question, and he left. I looked at my watch. It was 2:02 a.m. That was October 7, 1994, at 2:02 a.m. At that morning, I couldn't sleep. I was thinking maybe he wanted me to find the tree cure for AIDS. And I started looking, from that day, I started looking the tree in Milwaukee Valley, in California, Yosemite National Park, Sequoia National Park, everywhere. River, mountain. I see a lot of herbal in there. But when I touched the tree, it couldn't make me feel right. So 1996, I moved to Minnesota, and looking for the tree in Minnesota, in Wisconsin, everywhere. I couldn't find it. In August 8, 1998, it came up to my mind that, "Son, you have to go to where you come from." And I say, "What? I have to go to where I come from?" That was danger. But he kept telling me, "You have to go to where you come from." So I talked to my wife. We have to go to either Laos, Thailand, Southeast Asia country. That country, they have a lot of tropical areas, so they might have a lot of herbal in there. So we might find it over there. So that's why we moved back to Thailand, August 8, 1998. And we got here in this place in Thailand, northern of Thailand, which is called Golden Triangle area. That mountain you see in the foggy and cloudy over there. When I got here, I've been in that mountain for a year and looking for the herbal, the tree in that area. I found over almost, I would say about like 200 to 300 herbal in there. But when I touch the tree, the herbal, I don't feel right. In 2000, December 2000, which is December 28, 2000, and going to 2001, there's a girl, she was a teacher in here, introduced me to, they have a tea ceremony in Chiang Rai. So I went there with the tea ceremony. They have a tea beauty pageant. So we went there and I meet the tea master. The tea master in there, when I meet him, he asked me this question. First, when we see each other, and I introduced my name to him, and he introduced his name to me. After that, first question he come to me, he said, "Son, guess how old I am?" And I look at him, he's very young. He's about like, to me, he looks like about 54 to 58. No more than 58, no less than 54. And I just give him a guess. I said, "You are maybe about 54 or 55. And he looked at me, he smiled, he looked at me, he said, "Son, that's wrong. That's not even close to my age. I was 89 at that time." And give me a shock. I said, "Wow." I looked at him up and down a few times, and I said, "Wow, you look so young." And my next question to him, I said, "How do you do that?" And he looked at left and right. We was talking into his tea factory. And he's looking left and right, a lot of people in there, and he said, "Son, it's not good in here. We go talk to my office?" I said, "Sure." And we was walking slanted uphill to his office. It's about like 200 meters. And we walk there, and then we walk fast, kind of like this. And when we get into his office, he's 89. I was young. I'm the one who get tired. And he was look at me, and I say, "How come? You're the old, I'm the young, and then you're supposed to be the one who get tired, not me." And he looked at me, he said, No. You can't be like me." And I told him, "How do you do it?" He said, "The reason I be like this is because my grandparents, they drink this tea. My parents drink this tea. And I drink this, my mother drink this tea when I still in my mother's stomach. And I drink this tea for 89 years. That's why I be like this. But for you, if you want to stay young, you started today, you cannot be like me, but if you started today, it will increase your age 15 to 20 more years. You start drinking the tea today, if you, for example, you're alive, you're supposed to live like 70 years old, and you start drinking the tea today, you will live 85 to 90. And if you're alive, you're supposed to stay 80 years old, you start to drink the tea, you will live 95, 100 years old. And it come to my mind, my next question to him, I said, "Can I grow it?" I was very impressed at that time when he talked to me. So I said, "Can I grow it?" He said, "Sure, anybody can grow it. But you got to be a big person." When I look at him, when he say a big person, when I look at him, he's smaller than me, but how come, I have to be a big person. So I taller than him, so I might be a big person to grow the tea. And I said, "Can I take a look at the tea?" And say, "Sure." Then I walk to the tea plantation. I start touching the tea up and down. And it just give me an energy, and my skins are sparkling, like. So it feels like, oh, very good. And suddenly the feeling say that this is the one. And this is the one that you're looking for. That's what make me feel very, very happy. So after that, I come to him and say, okay, I will go and prepare the land, and I will come to get the tea from you, so I will grow the tea. And here I am. Now I grow the tea, and the tea is here. And this is the oolong number 17.